Stand back, brother. I'm getting you out. Brother, you're back. We are going to be taking a look at the brand new G.I. Joe Classified by Hasbro Crimson Alley Viper. The Alley Viper has come out already. This is a color variant of the Crimson variant wave. So it's that darkish, reddish, maroonish crimson color, which looks pretty amazing. It's got a QR code on the side. I wonder where that goes to. Probably Hasbro Pulse or something, or maybe a card file. I'm just going to take a look at what the original Alley Viper from the G.I. Joe Classified line looks like, based off of the original from the G.I. Joe line. This is one of my favorite Vipers from G.I. Joe, so when I found out there was a variant coming out, I was all on board for that. And then there's another variant from the original line. Alley Viper's been day drinking. There's the black and yellow variant from the original line, which I can't wait for Classified to do one of that. So let's open up our Crimson friend and take a look. He's got the windowless packaging. I've actually been really enjoying G.I. Joe's new windowless packaging, the way they do the character on the one side, and he's got a cool little like artistic picture behind the character, and then his weapon box. So we can see his weapon box, and then we've got the character just kind of hanging out in there. Very loosely tied, so it's actually really easy to cut them out, versus sometimes in the plastic it's a little bit challenging. So you just kind of cut these guys off real quick, and they use very little plastic. These are like the reason why they went for the windowless packaging is because it's environmentally friendly, so there's very little non-recyclable material used, which is pretty cool. And from a collecting perspective, it's really not that bad to display them one way or open them up, or open them and display them and put them back in. So I'm pretty happy with this. I know not everyone is, but Hasbro is definitely making it much better. All right, so now we've got him free, and let's compare him against his brother in orange and blue. And we just see these. His details on the black and crimson are really kind of striking. Just the eyes and the mask, really amazing. You can see the details. I wasn't sure if it was going to be too muted compared to like the very brightly colored orange and blue character, but really does. He looks really good. It's a very nice color variant. I'm really enjoying this one. And let's just take a quick look at his articulation now. Usually the G.I. Joe Classified line, their joints are a little bit stiff right out of the box. His shoulders kind of a little bit clinky. Elbows seem perfect though. And then, yeah, his knees they stick a little bit, so you just got to work him out a little bit. And then we saw the foot as he came out was a little bit wonky, so just hold him down, you can stand him up. They topple a little bit because these are heavier figures, so you just got to be careful with the ankle placement. And let's accessorize him, because what's a Crimson Alley Viper if he's not fully accessorized? So we've got his bag of goodies. It's kind of like Christmas every time you're opening up a G.I. Joe Classified figure now. You just get a box of fun with a bag of fun. You get to unwrap it. So Alley Viper loves his guns and knives, so there's a ton of really good stuff in there. And then he's got his trademark shield. So let's see, what are we going to do first? Let's get his blades. So luckily, since I already opened up the other Alley Viper and played with them, I know where everything goes, so there shouldn't be any guesswork as far as where to put everything. So he does have a little holster for his knives on his arm, and then again on his chest. So let's slide that one in there, and they are pretty snug. And then he can actually grab them, so they're actually a really good spot. You probably can't grab it with that hand, maybe like a flick of the wrist, but I'll probably have to use the other hand. And I'd say next let's do his shield, because I absolutely love the Alley Viper shield. So that is pretty awesome looking. Actually, one of the problems I had with the orange one is that it wasn't actually painted, the Cobra insignia, but this one, the black on the red actually makes it pop. I actually like the shield even better. and then it just slides right on his wrist. There's a like a wider end and a smaller end, so you can know which side. Actually, they made the band a little bit more elasticy, so it actually goes on much easier. The other one is a little bit stiffer, so it's actually a little bit harder to get around his wrist. You just gotta bend it around. That one on like a glove, or more like a wrist arm band. And now we've got his helmet, another of the classic trademark looks of the Alley Viper outside of the colors, which this guy doesn't have it, but the visor that goes up and down and the shield, and that just looks amazing. So, yeah, he's looking like an Alley Viper. He fits right in. Oh, and then, of course, we have his backpack, and on his backpack goes his gun with his kind of grappling hook, I would say. So it actually is not that one. That one's got a hole in the front. I guess for blast effects you can put on there. But he's got his other gun, which has a little, yeah, you can see the loop on the bottom, and then there's a loop on the grappling hook. So I'm assuming if you want to, you can put a rope on there and have him shoot and grapple up things. He might actually use it while bowling to knock down the pins, and he can pull it back. If I'm not mistaken, that is actually why he's called the Alley Viper. He usually puts money on it and then cheats. And then the gun fits right in, and then on his back, kind of the hook sticks up, and then it's another just classic look over the shoulder, which absolutely loving this figure. Any color. And then we've got his pistol. And actually, so now I gotta decide how I want to display him, because I've got now 3 gun options. His pistol does have a place in his leg that he can go, and then I've got the other guns. When I have variants or other figures, I don't necessarily want to display them with the exact same look, so I want to give them somewhat of a unique feel. So I think I might change it up a little bit. So you can see for him, I put the pistol in the holster, and then he's holding kind of his longer range gun. And for the new one, now I gotta make a decision. Do I want to go with the shorter gun, or do I want to go with the pistol? And I just gotta, yeah, the short gun's pretty cool looking. Actually, I think that's the gun I usually displayed the original one with. Yeah, my original one's gun has been lost to time, but I believe it was the shorter one. I imagine it's got a similar look and feel to this. G.I. Joe Classified is usually pretty spot on with some of the weapons and replicas, but I actually really like the pistol, so I think I'm actually going to put that on him and then just put the other 2 guns away in storage. And then I think that'll be my Crimson Alley Viper, just pistol in hand, knives in their sheaths, and just a storage locker full of machine guns. So I absolutely love this figure. Any Alley Viper variant that they're going to come out with in the future, I can pretty much say I'm probably going to pick them up. So I'll probably have an army of various colored Alley Vipers over time, and I see nothing wrong with that. And yeah, just absolutely love all 3 of these figures you see. Pick them up. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.